Context. I had been struggling to find a job for over a year after finishing my master's due to the bad economic situation where I'm located. My girlfriend has a stable job 3 days a week that pays just okay. I am currently doing a training program for a company. However, money is tight because my first paycheck only comes at the beginning of June. As part of the program, I had to stay in another city and pay the accommodation costs myself, which I would get reimbursed later after presenting a receipt. I also had to do a medical examination. I had brought the money I needed for both the exam and the accommodation. However, the accommodation turned out to be a little more expensive than I had thought. I didn't have enough money for both and only had $30 in my bank account. So I called my girlfriend and asked her if she could do me a favor. I asked her if I could borrow $100, explaining to her what had happened and that I would give it back a couple of days later after my costs were reimbursed by my employer. She hesitated and started asking questions. Then she asked me, "What would you do if I weren't here?" I replied that I would do the exam at a later time. After hearing that question, I told her to forget it and that I'd figure something out. So I called a close friend and he lent me the money. After 6 years together, I'd think she would see us as a team. It was clearly not about the money, because $100 isn't a lot of money for her. I feel like she was questioning my competence, which to me is very strange because things have finally started going my way recently, and after I am done with this program, I'd be able to improve both our lives massively. I keep thinking that if it were the other way around, I wouldn't have hesitated or asked something like that. That question really felt like a slap in the face. I am questioning whether I want to continue to be with her in the future. Do you have any advice or insight? I appreciate all the comments. I didn't expect this to get this much attention. We had plans to move in together after I got a proper job and eventually get married. I haven't depended on her in any way financially. This past year, I worked minimum wage jobs. The past year has been brutal, with me not being able to find a job in my area, history and Wilvy's work, due to the terrible job market conditions right now. I am in Germany. This insecurity regarding my job prospects did create tension in the relationship this past year. And some of you may be right that she might be feeling burned out. The money I used to pay for accommodation and the medical exam was my savings. Some of you pointed out that I could have used a credit card. That's true. I will apply for one ASAP. In regards to her question, what would I do if I didn't have anyone I could ask for help? Well, I would have skipped the medical exam and done it another time. Or I would have asked my employer to front me the money. I would have found a way. But I thought I could ask her for help. I thought that us being together 6 years and even have talked marriage, that we were supposed to support each other. She also expects me to earn way more than her in the future and support both of us, which I would gladly do. Is it really so bad that I asked her for $100? I am not perfect, and I have certainly made plenty of mistakes. I agree that a guy my age should have more